Hey guys, this is Kysen here, and welcome back to another MineColonies episode. I know this series has been going really well lately, and you guys have been great for that. So I want to start by saying a thank you. I know I do that a lot, but I just wanted to, make sure that you guys know it is appreciated, all the support I'm getting here. Now, in today's episode, we're going to take a look at the barracks building. This was a suggestion put in a previous video. Someone commented, a guy called Mike. Thank you, Mike, for the suggestion. Appreciate that. I've tried to incorporate your idea today, and you can see that. If you guys have ideas, do feel free to comment, or indeed come and let me know in my stream. If you're watching this in the first few hours of it being broadcast, I'm probably streaming, and I do stream quite often, so come find me there. Link to that will be down in my video description, and we do build MineColonies stuff on streams. We also do other Minecraft stuff as well. Hey little guy, he's just bombing my intro. But yeah guys, so today we're going to have a look at the barracks and build a barracks, as you can see here behind us, and all of that stuff. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into today's episode. So what I've done so far, guys, is just kind of made a little area here where I think the barracks could go and look pretty cool. Have to say, I do think this area is really great for a few reasons. First of all, we've got the sort of pirate ship dock area here, and I think having a barracks overlooking that will be awesome to sort of defend against any pirate attacks from raiders and things like that. Also, I do like that it connects in with the wall and gets put up on the hill like this. So that was a very good idea, and thanks again to the person who suggested that. So yeah, we're going to need to expand the borders out a little bit. So what I've done is I've used some gold blocks here to just mark the corners of this thing, as you can see. It is a very good looking building as well. Now this is a level 5, but we'll obviously be building a level 1 here today. So what I need to do is let's look at a level 1. And it's a little bit different, a level 1 building. But the good news is it should be easy to build. Now, the other thing we need to check out as well is what level we want it at. So really, it's going to want to come down a bit, right? So we want to lower it to maybe like there is probably a good level for it, I would say. Maybe one lower again, so it's sort of built into the ground. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Yeah. Now, if we do it like this and we come out here, let's see how that's going to look. So we're going to need to build up some walls for it, which is totally cool. I think we can make that look pretty good, as time progresses. And let's now go back to the level 5 and see how that looks. So yeah, I think this is going to be really nice. And this is going to be the gateway to get in. I'll have to remove some of this wall here and stuff, which I will do in a second. But overall, I do think that's going to look very cool. And I just want to check it from all angles and stuff. But yeah, okay, awesome. So yeah, thanks again for the suggestions, guys. I do always try and use them if people suggest things. And you're seeing that here today. So feel free to check your own down in the comments. Now, I'm just looking here. So this wall is going to be one higher when it connects up to there, but I think we can do that with stairs and stuff, and that will look good, so I think that'll be fine. So I think we do have the right level, so I'm just going to go ahead and tick it, and that is ready to be built. However, you'll notice it does poke out of the colony. These are the walls here. So what I thought I'd do is let's sort of change things up a bit more. Do I have my guard towers on me? I do. We'll build some guard towers on either side of this. And I think this is going to look really, really cool, guys. So let's place the first one here, and let's just get out of the way a second. And let's see what design do we want to use. So medieval oak alternative actually isn't too bad. At level 5 as well, it looks like this. So these either side I think could be pretty cool. Now I'm sort of happy really for them, I think, to be back here. In fact, we'll rotate them twice, so we'll have its back to here, and the front will be here, so you can come and enter the guard tower to gain access up here. We will eventually connect them up with the barracks as well, so it'll all be interconnected and looking very cool. And if you think about having, well, I don't know why I got that message in chat, but if you think about having that on this side and one on the other side as well, I really think this could be pretty awesome. So now it's just a case of exactly where we want to put it. So let's have a look here. This is the footprint right now, pretty close to the barracks there. I think we might just go out one more like that, and let's hit tick for that one. Yeah, okay, very good. So this rope comes right up to the wall on that one. Okay, so we just need that to make sure it's the same on the other side. So I'm going to go over to this side now. We might have to move the sheep and do some terraforming, but should be good. So again, let's see here. We got the level 5. Yep, that's very good. So now it's a case of getting this just right, which might be a little bit tough. So let's see. We want this right up against the wall. Let's make sure it is facing the same direction, of course, as well. There we go. We had it. And it's going to come this way a little bit, I suppose. And then we need to get it just 2 away from the thing. So if I put it there and one more. So that is the edge. So I believe that will be correct. I think so. We will double check this, and I'll delete it and redo it if I need to. And then you just come across here, so it's like there, but then there was a 2 block gap in between, right? So that I think is going to be the same. So let's hit the tick button there. No, I've messed it up. Okay, look, I'm going to, wait, hold on a second. Or did I? Because this is here like this. Yeah, no, because this is going along the top. So it needs to actually go back one. So I'll have to go back into survival mode and I'll take care of this. But that's basically how it's going to look, guys. So I thought I'd do a little, scene on what it's going to look like now before. And the next thing is for me to go and get all this stuff built. Obviously, it'll all be built to level 1, but we will build it up over time, probably on my streams. Anyway, let me go ahead and get some of this stuff cleared out and some of this stuff built as well. And then we'll take a look at what it looks like as it develops. Okay guys, so I did a bit of work on this whole area on my stream, and we've got a guard tower built either side of where the barracks is going to go, but we've hit a bit of a snag in development right here. So if I go to the build options here, try to build this thing, we get a message in chat saying you need to build a university and research the barracks. So we've actually got to unlock the researching of the barracks. Now to do that, we are going to need 3 blocks of iron to pay for the research, and we're also going to need a guard tower at level 3, which I'm not sure I have either of those things. We're going to need more iron, and we're going to need to upgrade our guard towers. Now, I did think this would be an opportunity to actually upgrade the guard towers that are down here, so that our nicest, best looking guard towers will be these 2. So what I'm going to do now is, off cam, I'll upgrade each of these to a level 3 guard tower. I'll also do some mining, get some iron together, and pay for the research, which takes about an hour to do in the university. And just in case anybody here is wondering how you do some research, I will show that. But I just thought I would mention this, otherwise you guys would come back and would have missed one of the crucial elements to building this whole thing. Because if you are doing this yourself, then you're going to want to build a university before you worry about building a barracks, of course. And you're going to want to build guard towers and upgrade them too. So in the university GUI here, you can come in this way, hit combat, and just here is our unlocks barracks. Tactic training it's called, but it requires a guard tower level 3, and you see here the 3 iron blocks which you pay. Now this is going to take 1 hour to do. It says up here 1 hour. These are all 2 hours, and then 4, and so on and so forth. So hopefully that explains this whole process. I'm now going to go and do those sort of grindy things that take a little bit of time off camera, and then we'll come back and see how everything is looking at that stage. Alrighty guys, so the barracks is now built, and we also have a level 3 guard tower either side. So this is how it's currently looking. What I'll actually do is I'll get us onto the LAN world here so that I can put myself into game mode spectator. SPXC, there we go, and boom, here we go. So we can actually have a little look here and see how this is looking. So the barracks right now is only a level 1, so nothing crazy impressive, but at level 5 you guys saw earlier how it's going to look, which is pretty cool. And obviously these will be the gates in and out at that level as well. For now it's just going to stay there, and we'll connect the walls up and stuff once it gets to level 5, so we have to keep changing stuff around. Here's the guard towers as well. They're also looking pretty good. I want to connect them up to these walls and stuff as well, so that'll be awesome. And yeah, pretty much pretty cool little look there, I would say, for them. So pretty good all round. Now you'll see these guard towers do have like these wall-like structures here, right? So there, and again on this side as well. So we could potentially connect them up, the wall sort of structures up with the actual wall that we've built as well. So there's lots of things we could do here in the future, and it's pretty exciting really to get some fortified looking walls and barracks and that type of thing going on. Okay, so now that we have this barracks built, what we want to do is get some guards. We've got a couple of towers here, the guard towers that are, there's no one in them right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to hire Asher in here. And we're also going to hire the other person we have. We've got like 2 unemployed somewhere here. There we go, over this way in here. So we're going to have this quite a defensive sort of area here, and we're going to build that up as time goes along. There we go. So we've got those 2. Now they're going to want some armor and weapons and stuff, so I'll have to sort that out for them. But that is how that's going to work. So thanks again for the suggestion there we had from Mike, and I think it's going to be really cool to have this up here. And as we sort of develop our way through the pack and we progress through and stuff, I think it's just going to look better and better as we keep building up our defenses there. Because obviously combat and stuff, we're going to have to keep working on that as we go, getting more and more guards in and that type of thing. It will also feed into happiness. Oh, and look at that, we've got a raid. Now, I've actually done a raid. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a ship. Yeah, I've done these raids before in my on my streams, but I don't think I've ever done one here with you guys. So let me just see what stuff we've got, and perhaps we'll actually do this one together on this stream. So on this video, I should say, rather than in the stream. So we'll grab this and we'll go see. It was to the northwest, they said, so that's going to be that way and this way, I suppose. So kind of up here. And let's see what we've got here. Okay, guys, here it is. The wonderful pirate ship is there. They're ready to come and try to kill us. And we're going to go and fight back. Now, my experience with pirate ships is we don't actually have to go for them, because if we don't, they kind of just leave of their own accord. But, oh my goodness, there's quite a few people in here. That was a little bit unexpected. So they're going to chase us around a bit. Our job really at the start here is obviously we want to stay alive, but also we want to get rid of these spawners, and then that'll stop any new army people here, pirates I should call them, from spawning. You can see I'm taking quite a beating, so it's good that I have the extra hearts. Oh my goodness, now we're going to need to get out of here pretty sharpish. And let's retreat. There we go. So this is kind of how I do it. I'll attack, and then I'll retreat, and then we'll go off again. This is what they look like. They're pretty cool. And you can see you got archers there firing at me, guys with swords. So we have like a whole range of different things here. Now, he's going to come down the ladder to get me, but if I can get in here, there should be one more spawner down here that I can get rid of. There we go. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's get ourselves back out here. Retreat once again. Here we go. And now we can actually fight them and kill them. And as we do, they will be gone for good because no new ones are going to spawn. So there's always the 3 spawners on the ships there. In terms of loot, I find the chests are normally empty. Okay, they came pretty quickly. But there is always a with the skeleton skull, so that's kind of cool. And we'll have a look at that in a second, though, the things that you can get from these things. Okay, these guys are pretty strong, as you can see here. They're taking a bit of a beating. So we're just going to fight them with our sword now because it's a little bit better and stronger. They make like really weird noises as well. They sound a little bit like the Minecraft pillagers and things. Alright, there we go. So we got rid of those ones. Now, what happened to our boat? Let's just retreat here a second and see. Okay, we've got the boat here. So we can take that and we're going to head back in. These guys here are waiting for us. And we can shoot them while we're here. Why not? I do think I have a better bow somewhere, actually. But never mind. This'll do for now. Okay, let's fight these guys. They should die pretty quickly now because we've got, when we're using our sword, it's pretty strong and it sets them on fire, as you can see. So it's not too bad. These guys here, though, like some are stronger than others. So this type of pirate is one of the stronger ones. Okay, that's him gone. Let's get rid of this dude. And I think we're getting hit from behind as well. There's actually quite a few pirates here on here today. You get these cool pirate banners. It's one of the things you get. You can see those just there in the background, those white banners with the black skulls on. That's pretty cool. Do make sure you take lots of food with you, as I have. And I do also recommend you take very good armor. But also, you want to take a ranged weapon, so your bow, here's the with the skeleton skull, and as well as obviously a decent sword for up close. So we can grab the skull, which is obviously useful. These chests are always empty for me. We can grab the books as well if we want them, and obviously we could grab anything else here as well if we wanted. Incidentally as well, you do get some pirate gear. You'll see I've picked it up there. So you get pirate pants, boots and stuff. So I think I did show that in a previous episode. Let's go ahead and open this up a second and just dump a load of stuff in here. So we can clean our inventory a little bit and go on with that. So I want to get these pirate banners here as well. Grab these two. Okay, so that might be all of them. Now, yeah, if you don't fight these ships and you just leave them, they should sail away overnight. That's been my experience so far. In terms of loot, again, there's a chest here that's always empty for me. I don't know if that's going to potentially change in the future. But there we go. There's the raid. So not too bad at all because I've got a lot of sort of really good, armor here and decent weapons and things. That's my sword. So yeah, it's not too bad. But if you do get this earlier on in the game and you're not quite so well equipped, oh, there is actually another guy there. We can leave him there. Yeah, my advice to you would just be to be careful. That's all. But I thought I'd show that on camera just in case any of you wanted to see that. So guys, a brief interlude there while we did the raid. A few of you have asked me to do this in a bit more of a let's play style with a few episodes that are a little bit longer and that type of thing. So I'm going to try and include little things like that, and you guys can leave comments on whether or not you're enjoying that sort of thing as well. But just to finish off with what we're doing here with the barracks today, there is a few final things to note. So once your barracks is built, you'll have this structure right here. So this is a barracks tower. You can see there at the top of my screen it says barracks tower. And if you open this up, you've got this kind of GUI here, and this is what you have. So you've got guard actions here. You've got mob attack lists, so they can specialize if you want them to. It's pretty cool, pretty in-depth type of thing. Just to say, this is a level 1, and at level 4, you can have 4 of these guard towers. So that's pretty cool. But the first, or barracks towers, I should say. But the first thing you need to do is go to the build options and build the thing. Like you would build any other building, it creates the request and it's going to build the building. So although the barracks, when you first look at it, doesn't look like too much, it's just like a bit of a skeleton. Once you build up these towers, that's when it really does start to take shape. So what I'm going to do is I need to go back to my base, I guess. Did I leave it in there? Oh no, I have it here. So we can look at the resource scroll and see what's needed. Oh, we're almost there. Okay, well let's just go and grab those things. But this is how you get the people into your barracks, working as the guards and knights and that sort of thing. And they will actually live in the barracks. So the barracks counts almost like a house, as well as the functionality of the barracks itself. Sorry, I just need to turn my sounds down there really quickly. So we grab some wool and we grab this. It has to be a red bed, they said, so we'll go get some red wool from our sheep. and make up the bed. So yeah, I've got a bit of a sheep farm going on here. This is also something, if you're new to the pack and you're watching this series, I'd recommend you get a sheep farm going pretty early on, because you do need a lot of wool. So you can see here I've got all different coloured sheep, and it's definitely the way to go. I probably don't harvest it as much as I should, but yeah. So it's pretty busy in here, but we can grab, there we go, that's enough, and head back now to make up that bed, and then we can start getting our guards in there. So basically, we'll keep getting new citizens born, and then when they grow up, we can put them in as guards, and then they'll be living there, and then we can get more born, and so on and so forth. So it's pretty useful to have the fact that they can actually live in the guard towers in the barracks. So it was a red bed, I think like 1 torch or something, right? And then we're good. Now our builder was just running there, so I think he's actually on his way to the barracks tower right now. Yeah, here he is. Hey, buddy. He's probably heading home. Well, he doesn't have any requests, but we'll give him the stuff that he wants, so that and that. I think he goes to get the materials, and then he comes back to build it. So what we'll do is we'll wait for him to build that. Shouldn't take too long. And we'll jump back in and see the difference between how it looks right now and how it's going to look once that's built. Okay, guys. Advancement made. Beautiful towers. So here we go. This is where our guard is going to be. So if we go up here, got a little bed. I mean, it's basic, that's for sure. But hey, look at the view. You can't beat that. So yeah, this is awesome. It's really starting to take shape. And by the time we actually get 4 of these things, 1 in each corner, that'll be very, very cool. Now what we can do is go into here. We can manage workers, and we can hire people. Hire people. Just a little burp there. I'm sorry if that came out on cam. But I was going to say we can't right now because we have people in here. What we're going to do is manage workers. We're going to fire the Knight Asher from here. I'm going to move him, or her, I think it's him, into here, so that we do have someone working in here. There we go. Hire. Haha. So now let's recall the worker. Get him here. So there we go. Here's Asher. Here's our knight. And as I said, there's things you can do here. So you can go ahead and assign the guard to the job. You can do it automatically or manually. And you can change him from a knight to a ranger if you want. We're going to do it automatically. Keep him as a knight, that's fine. Find patrol target. Also, you can do that either automatically, or you can set patrol positions. Using the wand here, you can go ahead and set an area for him to patrol. Now, that is a little bit more sort of complex and stuff, and particularly early game, probably not something you're going to want to worry about too much. Once you have people in protecting your town, that's probably going to be enough. So what we're going to do is go back in here, and let's see, find patrol automatically, that's fine. Try to retreat on low health. I highly suggest you keep this on, guys. You want them to retreat if possible. I think you might have to unlock that through research in the university, so you'd have to check that one. But if you have that option, definitely keep it, otherwise they will die. And here you go, you can get them to follow or guard, and you can set a guard in target and stuff like that. This, as I say, more advanced. Today is obviously just a level 1 barracks. We're keeping things pretty chill and just more about the building right now. As we upgrade and go through and the raids get more difficult and stuff, we'll get into some more advanced combat techniques and things then. Look at that, I've got this little glow around me. I don't know why I have that. That must be from something I just did there as the target or something. But anyway, that's by the by. I just want to say, guys, if you are watching this video in the first few hours of it coming out, there's a good chance I'm streaming, and if not, we'll be in 24 hours time. Do come along to the stream, say hello. There's a chance I'll be streaming MineColonies, and if not, I'll be streaming some other form of Minecraft. But yeah, if you're enjoying this series, if you're new here, please do consider liking and subscribing. I really do appreciate it, guys. But for this episode, that is going to be about it for today. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh, one other thing I should say is do remember, once you've got your guard in there, I just wanted to, get the knight going and stuff. Do remember to go and give them the stuff they need. So they're going to need a sword. They're also going to want like armor and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you give them all that stuff so they can fight with. I'm going to do that off cam. In fact, we have a sword right here, so I'll actually give it to him right here. There we go. But yeah, do make sure you do that, guys, so they can fight. Anyway, really going for good this time. Bye, guys.